Hello everyone, welcome to this video. We got a comment on one of our previous video about what international students think of when it comes to religion and faith in the United States. I want to put the question to my husband to say what he thinks about what faith is like as international students.
It's a dicey question. Let me put it that way. Well, nobody is stopping you from practicing your faith here in the U.S., but religion here is practiced a little bit differently, than we do it back home. So, back home, people can freely talk to you about, religion, inviting you to stuff.
To their church or programs.
You have to be first careful about, how you do those kind of things here. Because usually in most environments, talking about religion is not really allowed. For example, where I work right now, it's part of what you cannot, or should not bother other people about. But if, during discussion, and if you understand that this person shares the same religion with you, of course you can start talking about it. But or at social activities outside the workplace, then you can talk about it. But really not at the workplace. You are going there for work, solely for work. Focus on work when you're at work. And you should, I know for most international students, our religion has indoctrinated us that some people are probably against the will of God, like the LGBTQ community. So any phobia you have for this community should be left back home, please. Lock it somewhere, because there are high chances that you will have to work with a member of this community, and it is totally unacceptable to discriminate against them. I know we are not there yet when it comes to LGBTQ rights in most developing nations, but here you have to accept it, and that you don't even have a choice. Let me put it that way. So I would expect people would expect that you would, put all those beliefs and lock them somewhere back
Just
home.
put it behind you.
I think one of the skepticism of bringing religion into the workplace results from the fact that everything is a little political now in the United States. And when you are religious, you are mostly seen to be favoring one side than the other. So because of that, I think, of course, politics too is not allowed in talking about politics is not allowed in the workplace. So I think they kind of lump politics and religion together. So you cannot talk about those things at the workplace. But like I said, outside the workplace, outside the school environment, you can participate in whatever religious activities that you have deemed fit to suit your religion. Of course, there are a lot of if you are African watching this, there are a lot of African churches. They have a lot of branches here, and if you can't find your church back home here in the United States, there will always be one that closely resembles what you have back home, so you are free to practice your religion.
And I also want to add that sometimes your work might be so overwhelming that you don't even have time to either go to church, to have gatherings sometimes.
I understand that.
Because back home I'm always involved in one group or the other, and I have to go to church even during the week. But now making it on a Sunday to church is like something I have to really put in mind. Like, no, I have to go to church this Sunday at least once a week. I'm just trying to, like, wanting to balance it is a struggle. So please always make sure that whatever you believe in, put it as part of your schedule. Like, make sure it's part of it, and it should not be removed for anything if you can really do that, because as grad students you have a lot of things to do, that you have to go to the school lab or whatever during the weekends. And please don't forget about your religion and your faith, and fellowshipping with people of like minds is really important.
That relieves stress too. I mean, you have to do some things outside of study. So, and if that's one of the things you do to you kind of relieve the stress of grad school, please feel free to indulge in those activities. I personally encourage it, though I didn't do it as much as I could when I was a student. But remember that, as international students, I want to be careful when I say this, but the bar is a little bit higher for international students. The odds are totally stacked against you. So you have to make sure that in grad school you do whatever it takes to be a success in your primary aim here in the United States, which is to study and do that top-notch research and get publications, because I know we believe in God to do everything, but God only favors the man that has put in work. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
God has to meet you somewhere to bless you. So so you have to put in mind that you need to do the work, and sometimes what will be required of you to get the same thing as your colleague who is an American might get, the bar for you might be higher because of the odds that are stacked against you, because I mean, immigration stuff and all that. But anyway, I'm just saying it's mostly not. I don't want to discourage you. I'm not saying this out of bad faith or something, but it is just what it is. So make sure you don't get distracted.
Yeah, don't get distracted from your work, and just don't be lazy. Do your job as it is, and make sure the bar that has been set for you, you are able to meet up. And yet don't forget about the God factor, because at the end of the day, God is still the ultimate. Is the one that will still help you in whatever that it is that you are doing.
Preach, sister.
Yeah, you need him at every step of the way, guys. You need him.
Preach.
You need him. So be rest assured to still be in line with God as you work hard in whatever that it is that you have chosen to do. So
I think that addressed that comment, right? So that's it. If you have any other question, please drop it in the comment section so others can learn. And that's all we have for you today. I'm glad to have you here with me as always.
Thank you.
So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. We make a lot of videos for prospective students and also current students who are trying to navigate grad school. So look out for more videos from us.
Please drop whatever that it is you want to know, what you want us to make videos on. We are open to that. Drop it in the comment section and we will make the video. Thank you guys for watching, and stay blessed. Bye.